In this week's Torah portion, we read about the Jewish people leaving the land of Egypt. And right before they leave Egypt, there's a pause in the conversation. As God tells the Jewish people through Moses, he says, I'm now going to give you your first commandment. So what is the first commandment? So some of us may think a commandment, the first Jewish commandment should be keeping Shabbat, keeping kosher, one of the important tenets of Judaism. Yet it's not. It's blessing of the new moon, that once a month we go and we make a special blessing when the new moon appears. And this is very unusual because this commandment, this mitzvah it's nice, but again, it's just one little blessing. It happens once a month. It's not with a lot of fanfare, but what's the deeper meaning behind this? And the answer is that the moon does represent something deeper, something fundamental to Judaism. The moon represents renewal. Every single month, the moon gets bigger and gets smaller. And when the moon gets smaller, sometimes that represents our mindset, our thoughts, that things are going down, things are difficult, things are getting smaller and smaller. But at that moment, when the moon is its tiniest form, and we feel all is lost, and the new moon appears, just a sliver, we bless it. Why? Not because the moon is great at that time, but when we see a little bit of hope, we have to take that hope and grab that hope to go further. And always remember, every single month we have ups and downs. There's always a new month. There's always a new time to start again. So this is the lesson that God is telling the Jewish people right before they leave Egypt, that you may have had a difficult few hundred years of slavery, and you may feel that you can't go on, but there's always a tomorrow. There's always a new day. We'll now continue with the singing of Lechadodi, the song we sing Friday night, written by the great Rabbi Shlomo Alkabetz in the late 1400s. Lechadodi lekras kala pnei Shabbos nekabela lechadodi lekras kala pnei Shabbos nekabela Shamor v'zachor v'dibur echad Hishmiyanu kel hamyuchad Hashem echad Ushma yachad L'shem ol sefer Ez v'lesila Chad odi l'kras kala Nehi Shabbos nekabela L'kras Shabbos L'chuvin elcha Ki hi mikor habiracha Meirosh mikedem nisucha Sov ma'aseh b'machshavot chila Lecha dodi l'kras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Mikdash melech Ir melucha kumitzi mitoch ha'afecha Rav loch shevet b'yemekabocha V'hu yachamol alayichem la'lecha dodi l'kras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Hisnari me'afar kumi Livshi bigdei sefartei chami Al yad ben yishai beis halachmi Karva el nafshi gi yahala lecha Dodi l'kras kala Nehi Shabbos nekabela Hisahoreri Kiva horechu miyori Uri shir daberi Gevod Hashem alayich nigla Lecha dodi l'kras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela V'hayu l'mshisa shahosayich V'rachaku kameh v'halayich Yosis alayich elokayich Kim sozcha sanal kala Lecha dodi l'kras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Yamin usmal tehefrotzi V'yes Hashem taritzi Al Yad Ben Yishai Beis Oloch Mikarva El Nafshi Ala Lecha Dodi Likras Kala Pnei Shabbos Nekavela Bawi B'Shalom Atares Ba'ala Gamberina Ovitzahala Tochemune Yam Segula Ba'wikala Lecha Dodi Likras Kala Pnei Shabbos Nekavela. This coming week we celebrate the holiday of Tu B'Shvat, the holiday of the new fruits of Israel. And we mentioned before the concept of blessing the fruits even before they have sprouted, they've blossomed, just from the beginning stages. But there are 7 fruits that are known to the land of Israel. Pomegranates, olives, dates, figs, and barley, wheat. And these fruits are unique in their own right. Grapes, because some of them are very small. Look at the grape, the olive, they're very, very small. The pomegranate, its seeds itself is small. Dates and figs, these are not big fruits. So why are we blessing and why are we focus on fruits which really they're nice, but again, what's the greatness about them? And one thing which is said about some of these fruits is they're very nourishing, they're very filling. Dates are very filling, grapes are very filling, olives. There's something unique about each of the fruit. The pomegranate has many, many seeds representing all the commandments that we have. And the idea is that don't just look at what's in front of you. Yes, maybe there's a small fruit in front of you, but it represents something much bigger, something much greater. And as you look at the fruits, and we bless the fruits of the new year, we should think about this as Tu B'Shvat comes. Think about, yes, sometimes in life there's things that are small, but they can really be much bigger if we put our heart to it, if we think about the greatness that they each have. So too in all of us, sometimes we think, what are we doing already? A little thing here, a little thing there. But all of our small actions can have a great impact as well. We're now finished with the singing of Adon Olam. Adon Olam Asher Malach B'Terem Kol Yitzir Nivra V'Yeis Nasa B'Chefso Kol Azai Mehelech Shemo Nikra V'Yacharei Kechlos HaKol Levahado Yimloch Nora V'Haya V'Hoveh V'Yiyeh B'Sifara V'Hu Echad V'Yein Sheni Hamshilo Lehachvira V'li Reishis V'li Sachlis V'lo Ha'oz V'Hamizra V'hu Keli V'Chai Goali V'Tor Chevli V'Yeis Nasa V'hu Nisi Umanosli Minas Kosi B'Yom Ekra B'Yahado Avkid Ruchi V'Yeis Ishan V'Yahira V'Yem Ruchi Gev'Yasi Ado Shemli V'Lo V'Ra. Have a happy and healthy week, a great weekend, a great Shabbat. We'll see everybody next week.